Welcome everyone, Christine here with something a bit different. Warcraft 3 Reforged, which is still not a great game in a lot of ways, but there is a community behind Warcraft 3, as it has been for years, that still produces tons of maps and even custom campaigns. There's a pretty good Warcraft 2 campaign available for Warcraft 3 Reforged if you're interested in that. This is, however, a multiplayer game. It's a tower defense game, though, with a twist. Basically, you build quote-unquote towers, which then become units to fight the waves. And you get about 100 creeps to spawn, and the objective of each team is to kill the enemy king. You can do so by sending mercenaries over here from the barracks and advanced barracks to deal with that. And over here, what I'm saying is delaying push in the sense that I would like the team to push lumber because I'm going to clear the wave more slowly in order to give us more time to get lumber. It's a strategy that can really help you out to send, like, say, on level 3, for instance, which has been buffed recently in a patch. Like, there's constant updates that come out for this particular map. In point of fact, there is literally an elo mode over here. I'm at 1800. I got over 1900 and I had a series of bad games. That does happen. It depends on how, what kind of people you meet, what kind of teams. Like, one particular game that ended up going, let's just say poorly, in the sense that one of my teammates went AFK and we could have won. And because he went AFK on a crucial way, we lost, and we lost 16 rating on that alone. Yeah, that was not fun. That was really not fun in any way, shape, or form. So it does happen. There's plenty of strategy, plenty of towers. Melee towers are certainly more durable than range towers, but range towers can obviously do more damage. Now over here, I'm personally building in this area because even though creeps are getting 5 extra armor, because they're coming in this kind of position, they will come in. Around the corner, and so they'll come in one at a time, which gives me time to deal with them. And also over here, I am just going to push to delay things even further, because I can. Actually, let's not go with the Wendigo. Yeah, we could. I can't upgrade it, unfortunately, but we can go with a Pewee and upgrade that into a veteran. Or maybe just skip the freaking veteran and just get more lumber. I might leak on this, to be sure, because this is normal mode. The mode here is PRCC X3. So CC means you can challenge a champion, which can give you extra gold at the end of the way. I'm not going to do that because I'm delaying, so I'm not building towers optimally to clear the wave. Challenging champions is obviously a tactic that does work fairly well, but not if you're doing what I'm doing right here. Because if I tried to challenge a champion at this point, that would potentially blow up in my face in a lot of ways. Besides, already, like, I don't necessarily have a guarantee that I'll be able to clear the wave. So yeah, I just gotta be a bit careful over here with this kind of stuff. You can, each tower has like a tier 1, and then you can upgrade it to like tier 2, tier 3, all that. So over here, these guys, they will upgrade into like a ranged Hydra. That's pretty good, but if I were to get that particular upgrade, they would be clearing these waves very, very easily, and I don't want them to do that. I want them to take their sweet ass time, even if I leak. It's fine if I leak, actually. Like, as long as it's not too much of a leak, that's fine. It would be better if my team had taunted me there, but hey, that's one of those things. So, because I am deliberately trying to do it solo. It would have been better had I leaked like once or twice, 1 or 2 units, but that's fine. We are sending indeed on 4. Because there are certainly some towers that are good on various levels. The reason you think free, like free has been buffed, so it's like free is a wave that can resist a good amount of damage, so that's one of the reasons people would go for that. Over here, yeah. Can we? No. So let me think on this. Let me go with this. Because we're just gonna get Dwarven Engineer, which does splash damage, and the Hydra in itself can attack multiple targets. On every 4th attack, it does a triple attack that deals 100% normal damage, so it's gonna hit 3 different units. It can one-shot quite a few of the lower level creeps, though not necessarily in this area. Although saying like the 2 Hydras I have will be fairly effective against level 4. And against level 3, you can't just think about yourself, but against level 3 we got these 2 Hades from blue, so chances of us actually losing on level 3 pretty damn low. Like, let's go. So, we're sending a bunch of archers. And yeah, I should be able to handle this. It might leak a bit, but it's like, yeah, I sacrifice myself for the greater good. As I said, if I were to leak a bit here, it wouldn't suffer, but I would obviously like to get like a 10 leak or something like that. I do hate having to type it. Like, it should be obvious. Like, oh, one of your teammates is, like, needing some taunts and doing a strategy that's gonna screw them over. Okay, so I'm gonna get the second Hydra right there. No problem. Okay, spam them archers. Archers are good on level 4 because level 4 is the range one, but archers outrange the creeps that are coming on that. Let's see how well we do.
Out with it.
Gonna send some orcs. And not particularly great units for that, but hey, it gets the job done, so no complaints. Also, going to get some of these carrion spitters. I wish I could get some auras, but it's like, whatever at this point. They might send, and we are vulnerable to this. The problem with Hades, the problem with what Blue did is like he's vulnerable to level 4 and 5. I can handle 4, it's no problem. Though it might be a bit tricky. You do have a command attack, so I don't necessarily even need to fight in this particular area. Okay, I think I'm gonna send more furbolgs. They have a devotion aura. The dinosaurs over here, they still have a slow attack.
Out with it.
So I'm just gonna send more furbolgs so that, because it's 3x, but there's 4 lanes, right? So yeah, just kind of like one of those things, right, that you gotta. As expected. And yeah, I sent them a hit here because I think they didn't necessarily send any furballs. I couldn't one-shot the whale boars over there in the dark area. Extra armor. Alright. We can upgrade the king. Yes, we can spend lumber to upgrade the king. And we're just gonna do that. We leaked more than them, but this is where king control comes in.
By bidding.
Let's see how red does. Pretty decent. Some people control badly, some people control well. This is kind of how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. Lag does matter. Like, believe it or not, like having 4 milliseconds in a tower defense game might matter. Yeah, red is. Here. So they've lost 1 life, we've lost 1 life. But they did send those chariots. The thing is about spamming chariots on 4, yeah, they can do a good amount of damage, but the problem is they die in 1 hit if the enemy just upgrades them once, and then it's like once you're done with that, it's like, yep. Because for instance, right now, they are down to the glowbores, whereas we still have some archers. They did kill all our guys over there, so good control on both sides. So, like, you can literally lose this game on king control. That's the kind of thing that it is. We're probably both gonna come down to 1 life. Alright,
with it.
Let's just get some regeneration. So you're gonna upgrade attack damage, HP, and life regen. We don't need to upgrade attack right now. There's also an ability you can go for, either like the lifesteal ability that also increases damage and attack speed, which is good against single targets, or a really powerful immolation type ability.
Enlighten me. I am prepared.
Okay.
Thy
Let's
bidding.
see over here. So,
That's a given.
and we cleared faster than them by just a tiny bit. Okay, let me get these guys. I'm not gonna use them right now, but I do have the Hydras, I do have the Nightcrawler. I got the Nightcrawler because they're good against air units. So, yeah. Plan ahead. Like, you don't just build for the level you're on, you build for the level that you're gonna have to deal with. We could send 6, but I don't think it's necessarily a good idea. 6 or 7. So I'm right now at 3 lumber, they're at 2, so everyone is at least at 2. You do have a limit of 10 workers, and you have 16 lumber, but you can only get up to 2 unless it's 1x. You can only get up to 2 lumber until level 4, so it's like getting 2x by the end of level 4, that's pretty reasonable. Depends on how fast they did it, I didn't pay attention, basically.
Enlighten me.
The warning was sent. 5. I think I'm just gonna skip getting more lumber and just get those Leviathans because they're really good against 6 and 7, actually. Or everything up until 10, so yeah, that would be a good idea. The Wendigo is good because it has an evasion ability, so it can take more damage than other towers. The problem with 5 is that they're doing magical damage, and my Hydras have heavy armor. I'll leak a bit. Should be all blue this one. But to be fair, what he did is gonna pay off right now because he's got really good towers for 6 and 7.
No one should
Like
be the one.
6 and 7 are gonna be a cakewalk for the tower builds we have. So what am I gonna do here? I'm just gonna get Leviathans, I think. Or free templates they're called.
Out with it.
There is a limit on certain towers.
It has begun.
And then I believe so I'm just gonna pick these 3 up. I can only upgrade 1, but it's like worth it.
Prepared.
I'll also upgrade all of this. So basically for 7, I'm not worried about 6, I'm worried about 7. Like I don't necessarily expect them to send 6, I do expect them to send 7. To explain that, 6 is a level that has a good amount of durability because they have fortified armor, but they don't do a lot of damage because they're, well, let me just go over the details. Like 6 does siege damage. And there's only a handful of towers that, you know, take that extra damage. It's all about the armor. It says something about the Warcraft free armor system that's still relevant. There is a game on Steam based on this tower defense. I prefer playing the Warcraft free version. I have that game. I own it. I've owned it for quite a bit right now. But it's like, yeah, I actually prefer playing this in Warcraft free. It just feels better. I think it's different teams as well that are working on those different versions. Kept up to date, so make of that what you will. Okay, so let's send some chariots. Chariot spam. Ice scroll to slow down enemy attack.
Thy bidding.
Frost wolf, like this one hits a single unit. This one is gonna slow down any attack in a radius. Though it hits a melee unit. Okay, so did he get? Yeah, he did. He did. So more chariots, so let's get them. Now these tempests, they do some kind, they have a chance of doing some splash damage, and that's the reason I got them. They're also pretty durable as well, so that's that balancing act done. Okay. Ooh, red leak. Blue leak. Sorry. What the hell? How did you leak, my dude? You have the best freaking towers for that. Well, 2 Hades may not necessarily work. They're good because they spawn some units that have immolation armor, but at the same time they do have a bit of a problem in that they're expensive.
Enlighten.
So, you may not necessarily use them as much as you might think.
It has begun.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get the Cyborg, just a bit more tanky ability. I have upgraded 2 of these skeletons to mages, so they're gonna give Mind Warp, which is basically an Unholy Frenzy ability without the downside of Unholy Frenzy, which is obviously taking extra damage. What is he doing? Like, of all the damnable things this guy could build. I don't get it. At least he got the Hades, right? So, well, Lord of Death, it upgrades into Hades. Weird one. Heroes. You do have heroes, though. Sometimes you don't have all of them. I think it depends on the mode and obviously the version of the game. They're pretty powerful, but they cost quite a bit to upgrade. So just for information, like, yeah, getting heroes can be extremely useful. Especially, I love that. Okay, so do we have? Yeah, we both have. Let's see who does better. Basically, the game will end right now. Someone's gonna win. A lot of the normal games do end by level 7, if not by level 15. Actually, a lot of games in general end by level 15. Well, I leaked slower. Oh shit.
More lumber is required.
We won. Barely, but we did. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. With our king dying literally the second. Oh my god. That was fun. Jeez. That was tense. Holy crap. But yeah, that's what makes this fun, really. Like that clenching right there. Костин Заня